first then. You were old Typhon. You've got a longer way to go, sure, but you're definitely faster. We're about to be.
I grow strong. Hold still in their shades. Silence.
I thought that I might find you there tonight. Once the Titan Kronos reels from your recent victory, his forces on the surface must be shaken and more vulnerable to attack.
What's left of Ephira? Shades, I release you. Vitality.
A little thrill of fright. But then a little birdie told me you'd gone far down in those depths, even to some success. I'll be excited to hear all the juicy bits.
Black coat grows strong. Better. Join me. crossroads. What are these pylons doing everywhere, Lady Medea? They control the barrier before the docks, that much is clear. Perhaps the Titan's legions use them to coordinate attacks.
They are the product of a very sick mind, imprisoning so many shades in the tiniest enclosures wherein all their psyche may be drained. Can you imagine, Sorceress?
That's terrible. I hadn't realized the pylons worked that way. Though who keeps fixing them? You even have one here.
The hideous thing won't seem to go away. Keeps rematerializing practically each night. Though I get so caught up with all my cauldron work, I seldom pay it any heed. So it shall be.
Digging spot there. Appreciate the help. You shades are getting out of there.
On Mount Olympus, all are well aware of me, of course. In most respects, I now can aid you openly, and even they themselves may grant you greater strength using my light. Let them believe that strength is theirs alone. A goddess may cross your path.
Together we shine. Be again at peace. Might as well take a sip. Fair trade.
Across the river Acheron, the underworld boatman travels between realms, through hidden borders, unseen as a shadow in the dark.
Is there anywhere? I reached the summit of Olympus finally. They're fighting back against Typhon himself. Perhaps you knew already. He's quite enormous, yes.
It's you. I thank you, Sorceress. Infusing fear into the night lets me conduct certain experiments I normally cannot. Though I'm also bound to test you here, as does great Hecate below.
Test me? Lady Medea, what of the massive Cyclops already barring my path? He'll try to eat us both.
Nah, this witch here is not exactly to my taste. And besides, we got ourselves a little arrangement now. Since I can't smell as easy, what with all the bodies popping up.
Your fight is with the Cyclops still. My aim is merely to enact the will of night in my own way. Do try your best to pretend I'm not even here, which may be difficult, admittedly. a shadow now.
Where'd Lady Medea go? Some wool. Filthy here as ever. Onward. Warships risen from the depths, all headed for Olympus. Need to get closer.
bloody monster been clambering up our mountainside, Witchy? I haven't, thankfully, but hearing that he's pretty big in size. Typhon himself. I scarce can keep a steady hand with him about.
Get it, Hecuba.
All yours.
Nicely done.
There's some catastrophic storm brewing at the top of Olympus. Can't get anywhere near it. What's happening up there?
That storm conceals the real threat. Kronos awakened the father of all monsters and set him loose. These forces we're fighting, they're just a stalling tactic and a feint.
You're saying that's bloody Typhon? Oh, God. Since I was young, I prayed to all of you for safety and good fortune from my tower. Now it's you yourselves who better pray.
No, we're going to destroy that thing. I don't yet know all that requires, though prayer most likely won't be necessary.
Oh, then I'll pray just in case. Figure it couldn't hurt. Just please be careful, Melly. And before you go, take one of these. Here's what I've got. You're all set.
Thanks.
I'll be in touch.
Bye. Some bones.
Feather, knuckle bone.
Evening, little
Apple
pigs.
pieces, olives, figs, ginger roots, and how very fortunate. So what is even happening there at the Mountain of the Gods? Some nights, great plumes of flame appear on the horizon, and storm clouds, terrible as ever I have seen.
The source of these phenomena is a two-pronged assault on Mount Olympus. The Titan Prometheus and his raiders, and the monster Typhon himself. I'm headed to face them.
Good heavens, you mean face them all, Poppet? Although perchance the perils you confront beneath the earth are even worse. Let me protect you then, as best I can. Be safe.
That's potent. Some mandrake seeds. All right, fish.
The waters teem with life.
It's a bite. It's a shrimp.
A rescue from the rift.
Be well, madam. To set a course.
Themselves.
Illumination.
On to the next phase.
Hold. All right. Protected.
Thought that was you.
If you admire Ares so much, know that he has lent me his aid. I have his blessing even now. Though I suppose you still won't be compelled to step aside.
You suppose right, and say you do have Ares making up for all your weakness. It's probably because he wants this war to last and last. He can aid you, I can aid him. See you again? Like that'll work. Shoot!
you strive. A golden apple. Be not afraid. Good.
Freedom in death.
Now the climb. Rush delivery on this. Just have to get from here to all the way up there. Those statues should be activated now. You test my patience.
creatures.
It's her.
You've seen what plagues us at the summit, haven't you? The source of all the tremors. Almost as though the mountain itself quakes with fear. We need a plan.
The gods have stood against Typhon before. Wasn't it a well-placed thunderbolt from Zeus that did him in?
Tales of valor and deeds of valor are not always one and the same. Then let us lure this Typhon toward the summit, where our strength combined with yours is the best opportunity we have. And please take care, cousin. What suits your strategy? Wise choice. The enemy awaits.
Look out below. For me. Dig here, girl. Well done. Lord Poseidon! Here, little fish.
At last. You need not be surprised to find me thus. Our family often takes a more direct approach, but I'm not above skulking in shadows. I rather quite enjoy it.
This should help. You're looking well, Golly.
I'm but a Titan and unarmed. Should you get past me, however, I know that you know you're certainly no match for what awaits.
Perhaps you simply know less than you think. And now you're going to call me arrogant or something, I suppose.
I would have, yes. But since you've foreseen that outcome, it shall not come to pass. Well, if you truly think you can withstand that monstrosity, let's see you withstand me.
coming. There.
No trace remains now of the Titan of Foresight, or his eagle companion, save for a single feather left behind, as if to goad the princess on toward greater heights.
Just no more eagles, please.
Consider it done.
Shouldn't take too long.
Here you go.
Behold the stars.
Seleni's hidden strength.
Shine ever brighter.
The father of all monsters, the bringer of storms. Stay where you are.
Package here.
There's my order. Enough of this. You two get along quite well for twins. Not so easy to hunt down, was I? Olympus, I accept this message. Blood and darkness. What? Found me. Over there. Why, thank you. A few more floors. Drove it back. Can't hide from me. Got away.
One of the serpentine tales of Typhon, lord and father of all monster kind, slashed through floor after floor of the fortress behind which the Olympians take shelter from his storm.
He'll tear this fortress apart. Hermes.
Can't shake the feeling that I failed you here. I was supposed to figure out what Gramps was up to, but I wasn't quick enough. So now you're fighting Typhon face to face.
Lord Hermes, we'll have to go through everything that could have turned out differently once all of this is over. But for now, our present matters seem more urgent than the past.
I know, you're right. It's just I'm starting to accept that all of this is what Gramps wanted to achieve. First capture the three fates so they can't mess with him, then wake up Typhon so he can mess with us. Then take over everything.
You didn't know all the details, but long since figured out Kronos was up to something big. Had you not acted swiftly then, I wouldn't be here now. We wouldn't have this chance.
I prefer guarantees to chances, Em, but hey, you're right. We do the best we can with what we've got. See you.
See you. Better. This is it. You dare hide your life force from me? However much you have, I'll leave it dry.
Lend me your strength.
Olympus. He's vulnerable. It's working.
The surface is no place for you, my girl.
Awaken! Fear me.
Prometheus refuses to elaborate about your past with him, Dora. But he believes you're going to remember soon enough. My worry is you're better off not knowing.
And what makes you say that? Besides the part where I've already told you I get a not great feeling just from sounding out his name. Prometheus, ugh, yeah, there it is.
He gave me the impression you forgot about him, and much more, by choice. If that's true, perhaps it's for the best. If only for the sake of your past self.
Forget my past self, Mel. My current self is pretty caught up now in getting to the bottom of all this. Isn't there some sort of witch spell you could do to jog my memory or something?
Well, now that I know of this specific connection you seem to have, it's something to work with. But are you absolutely sure it's what you want?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be something good.
I'll take your word for it.
Good night.
You look well.
Will this truly come to pass? The prophecy concerning Typhon's reawakening, what made you think it would never come to pass? I thought the weavings of your sisters were always certain to come true.
The fates are not always straightforward. Their prophecies are represented visually, not written in detail. At least the major ones. I thought my interpretation of Typhon's return was likely misguided.
So the fates wove the image of some terrible monstrosity climbing Olympus, and the gods all desperately trying to fight back, and you thought it meant what?
Well, it wasn't that exactly. Though I didn't take it quite as literally as I should have in hindsight. I thought it prophesied that the Olympians would have to stand against some sort of existential threat.
Well, you weren't wrong.
Feet, I see.
No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway. Dora's memory isn't gone, it's buried.
Tis a wonder that your mountain relatives are still able to be of benefit to you whilst having Typhon at their gates. Do they have any sort of strategy to stop him, do you know?
They're working together to drive him back, along with the Titan's legions. But if they have a greater plan to put an end to the assault, they've not yet let on.
Let us assume, then, that they've no such plan. However, I'm beginning to think that the father of all monsters may yet figure into ours. Collect what samples that you can from him.
I shall, Headmistress.
New shipment there for you. Though she may not admit to it, the good witch has been quite concerned about your confrontations with Typhon.
Reckon you never trained to take opponents of that size?
Oh, I trained just last night. Typhon is immensely strong and large enough to blot out the light of the moon, but evidently not invincible. They say Lord Zeus defeated him before.
They say a lot of things, Goddess. I'm far more interested in your account. If it's your instinct that this monster can be stopped, your word is good enough for me. Though I would also love to see some proof, of course.
Of course.
All clear.
Why don't I ever see you on the surface, Nem? Surely we have foes deserving your attention there.
Death to Kronos is the only task. Won't get caught up in the details like you. Each night you spend up in the mountains, the Titan secures his foothold below.
You don't see how Typhon's reemergence complicates matters. He's not exactly the sort of problem one can ignore for long.
Really? Watch me.
Nightmare. Nightmare on offer. Be well. I've run into Lord Hermes at the summit of Olympus, making preparations against Typhon with the rest. Have you been able to cross paths with him? So, not for very long.
Lots of shades around.
Interesting.
The embodiment of sleep dozes interminably in a private little grove, visited on occasion by the princess of the Underworld, whenever she requires time to think and plan.
Or just to check on him. Grow strong. Into the earth you go.
Ah, that's a nice touch.
You can hear me, can't you? Much more than just this staff bathing in there.
You shades new around these parts, so you answer to me.
Commander, how am I to overcome a foe whose life force is completely undetectable? Typhon, the bringer of storms, conceals his strength from me, but it must have its limits.
You know, young one, most of us can't sense another's life force quite like you. We just hit each other till somebody ends up dead. Maybe there's signs like cuts and bruises and whatnot.
He's not impervious. The gods have vanquished him before using sheer force.
Just let him have it. Works with everybody else. Mobilized. That did the trick. But can you vanquish me again?
Moonlight guide us.
It better.
We fight.
That stick has got me back. There goes my body parts. The things that I have seen.
May moonlight guide you.
Same to you.
Another testament awaits.